How's it going, everybody? You got Byson here, back with another goalkeeper player review. This time it is of informed De Gea. I will have more position players out next, but I wanted to do this card because he looks phenomenal. 90 diving, 90 reflexes. The 79 positioning is a little bit low. It's always been like that with David De Gea. The question is this card still worth the money? Does he excel without his positioning being bad as well as his handling? We're going to find out. So let's go right into this review. Guys, I'm going to say this straight up because there is no other way I can put it. This goalie has some of the best reflexes and diving out of any goalie I have seen in FIFA 15. If you're looking for an example, see one right here. His ability to extend his body out very far is unparalleled. His reaction times are very good on both close shots and long shots. I really found his reflexes and diving, see his ability to fly across the net and take so little time to do it. It's really crazy with this card. It felt a little bit like some of the team of the season goalies for last year. I cannot rave about it as much as I am right now. But the question is, there's been a lot of goalies that have had great reflexes in diving. Does his positioning and his handling ruin the card? And I'm going to start with this. I really didn't think it did. Yes, this isn't the best positioning on a goalie that I've seen so far. Courtois had better positioning. Check. Handanovic, better positioning than this card. However, I feel like a 79 overall stat for his positioning is actually underrated. I didn't feel like it was as bad in-game as the 79 stat. He took pretty good angles to the ball. He wouldn't take up a ton of space in net. His height isn't bad, but he's not that big. He doesn't take up a lot of space. However, he does not leave too much space to either side of him. He has a pretty good position in net. However, there will be some times where his positioning can be a tad off. However, I do not think it was near the 79 given to him in-game. Perhaps an 82 or an 83 wasn't a huge problem for me. There would be one or two times where he would screw up. However, it wasn't consistent enough for me to say he had bad positioning. Also, another underrated stat on this card is his 78 handling. In-game, it wasn't nearly as bad as that stat. I've had goalies that I've played with who couldn't catch a single thing and allowed a lot of second chance opportunities. David De Gea's handling was not that bad. He would allow some second chance opportunities, however, he would catch it a good amount of the time. With this card, basically because of his reflexes, his diving, and his good positioning, not great, however, it's not as bad as the stats said, and his handling, which isn't bad either, I found this goalie to be better than Thibaut Courtois and Petr Cech. Informed De Gea at this point in FIFA 15 is the best in the British Premier League. I feel like he is worth the money. And based on all of the games that I play with him, I felt like he was worth the money and played very well in game. The final rating I'm going to give this card is a 9.3 out of 10. Very high, especially for me, but this is probably my favorite version of a De Gea card that I've seen before, and I felt like he was worth it for me. I know it's a little bit of a shorter video, but I felt like I had enough clips in here to get my point across. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have more videos coming up very soon. And thanks for watching again. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time.